Okay. I have been drafted by my daughter to answer these questions in regards to my spouse from some time back, as you all know, and we keep hanging together because it's neat. But anyway, to talk about her for her birthday, which is interesting because ain't it nifty? Nancy's going to be 60. Anyway, I got this list of questions, and one of them is, what one thing forever will remind you of Mom when you see it? And I could probably say storage units, because that would be a great reminder, because every time I pass one, I wonder how many your mom has in that one spot. But then again, I realize that she has them just about everywhere. So, the big thing's going to be trying to figure out how many she really does have, and that should be a contest, because God knows, I don't know, I don't even think Mom knows, but it's funny, anyway. But she's sweet, and she has all this stuff stored everywhere. Parts of the life of Nancy.
Okay, two things versus the famous flamingo. It doesn't matter what I see, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a flamingo pot or a cookie jar or a flamingo in the yard, I'll always think of Mom. It doesn't matter. And the second thing's more recent, it's a Mardi Gras mask. And last spring we took a class and she drew a picture of a beautiful Mardi Gras mask on top of logs and bicycle and all that little setup. And to me, that was my favorite picture out of every single person in the class for all the projects for the whole semester. I love that picture. So now, every time I see a Mardi Gras mask, I think of her in that picture.
Okay.
I would have to say the one thing that always makes me think of Mom would be the retro pink flamingo that you'd see in the snowbird's yard.
I think every time I see a praline, I will always think of Grandma.
What one thing will forever remind you of Mom? Every time you see it.
Flamingos. And Butterfingers. Can I have more than one thing? Thank you. Those will forever remind me of you, Mom.
Okay, what one thing will always remind you of Mom?
Cameras.
Camera.
Camera phones, video recorders, anything you can take a picture of.
What one thing reminds you of your mom?
I would have to say two things, and that is photography and popcorn, because it's two things that we both share love for.
What one thing, every time you see it, will remind you of Mom?
Flamingo.
Describe Mama in one word. I would say busy. Because your mom is always busy. She always says there ain't enough time in the day. Always. Your mom is a busy, driven person.
If I had to describe Grandma in one word, I would describe her as loving. If I had to pick a best memory with Grandma, I would have to say it would be cinnamon rolls on birthdays. That was my favorite.
It's really hard to choose one thing, but just one particular memory is when me and Mom were driving somewhere. I don't even know where we were going, but we were, of course, sharing popcorn driving down the road, and she ended up getting pulled over, and the guy thought she was drunk driving because she was swerving so bad trying to share popcorn with me. And that sounds really silly, but it was really funny, and I always think about that.
Best memory of Grandma would have to be when she was over here dancing to my Dance Central Connect on Xbox with my mom. Wow.
Us taking art classes together, stained glass art classes together, and going over to New Orleans to the camera club and taking pictures. And of course, the one time we went over there and saw a film at the film festival too.
Movies.
How many movies?
All of them.
My best memory of Mom is going to horse shows with Mom and her making sure that everything was taken care of and that we had everything we needed, and her always being in the stands and rooting me on and videotaping me so I could improve, and always making sure that it was a good time, and I had so much fun. Those are great memories.
If I had to name three things that I love about Grandma, I love that she's caring. I love that she's accepting, and I love that she's so loving of everyone.
Why do you love Grandma?
Because she comes to all my baseball games.
Timmy, what is your favorite thing about Grandma? She smiles at you? Oh, yeah. And does Grandma make you feel like the most special baby in the world? Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Alright, why to love Grandma? I can come up with probably 1,000,001 reasons why to love Grandma, but the only reason I think would suffice is she's Grandma.
Why is Grandma the best Grandma?
Because she lets me spend the night at her house.
Because she lets us spend the night, and she loves us.
Well, I appreciate her because she has passed on a sense of the love of the arts and a sense of culture, the love of the outdoors, and of course I love her because she's my mom.
I appreciate Mom because she's always been there no matter what, and she makes sure that all of our needs are met, and then a lot of times what we want is even met, and she's always put herself last and put us first and made all kinds of sacrifices so that we can have a good life.
There's so many things I love about Mom, but if I had to pick a few, I would say I love her because she's goofy, and she always spends time with me, and even when we can't spend time with each other, she's always there for me. She's always willing to talk to me or help me through things. I know that I can always rely on her no matter what. She's definitely always put her kids first above herself. She's probably the most selfless person I know.
Why do you appreciate love Mom?
She got me back from Hawaii.
That's a good thing, huh? What one quirk does Megan have that you know she got from Mom?
Oof. Don't do it that way, honey. Do it this way.
I'd say the best way she makes me feel comfortable in the family is she's always asking my opinion or suggestion on what I think about many different things.
Always made a point to invite me to family functions.
Alright, what one way has Mom made you feel welcome in the family? Or what way?
By all of her counseling and guidance and just warm, sometimes cold shoulder to lean on.
Alright. Where do you think you'll be on your 60th birthday?
On a jet ski, falling off, and then my grandson steering it with his foot.
Where are you going to be?
In China,
In China? What you going to be doing there?
making quilts.
Making quilts. Alrighty.
The quality of mom you hope we carry. Well, I would probably say the quality that I hope that y'all carry the most is the fact that she's very much caring and concerned for people, and especially you kids, and how she has that deep down inside her, that love of family and caring what happens to you all. And she always has, always will, it'll never go away. And it's a trait that I think is just wonderful, that I hope that you all end up with, because it's a great trait to have. And I see it in you, and that's neat. Now, you say here, what has Mom meant in your life? Well, I'll put it to you this way. Mom meant a great deal of security and comfortableness for a long time. But the biggest thing that your mom has done for me in my lifetime, and the biggest thing that I thank her for and I'm so happy about, is that I got 5 jewels, all diamonds, and they're all from your mama. And that's something that's your mom and myself have always been close about. We love you guys more than anything in the world, and I'm so happy that she's your mother and that I'm your dad. And so that's the best thing in the world I ever could have got from your mama, was all you kids, and now all them grandkids. So, I love you, Mama.
And a final message for Mom on her 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. You deserve everything and much more. And we are so blessed to have you. And we really hope you enjoy all this. And I cannot wait to see how you react to all this. Because it's going to be so much fun. And we never do anything. So this is going to be exciting.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Momo.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Mom. We love you.
And it's your birthday. 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 Anyway, I got carried away. I get that way when I hear that. But love you. Have a happy birthday.